Can I like
focus on the juniors this week? We had the seniors last week. Honored to have Madison Martin with me here.
Hi.
Okay, first thing I want to ask you is this. You are from a family of athletes, right? Like,
yes.
You have brothers that play sports too. So does this get like major competitive at your house between you and your brothers?
Definitely. We are a very competitive house, of course. Like you said, we're all athletes, and so we don't go light on anything we do. I mean, it can be anything like eating, and we can.
And that's a competition?
Yeah.
Now, wait, is your brother at Sam? Is this right?
Yes, he plays rugby at Sam Houston.
And your other brother plays?
He played football at Austin College.
So is there any sport like that all three of you play where it's just a throwdown?
When we were younger, we always played soccer, so that was a throwdown.
And who was the best?
Probably my oldest brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does this come from your mom and dad? Were your mom and dad athletes too?
Mm-hmm. My dad played football at North Texas, I think, and then my mom was like a cheerleader. So yeah.
So when was the first time in your life you picked up a volleyball? Were you like playing volleyball from when you were a little tot?
No, probably 4th grade. I think I started in Boys and Girls Club. So yeah.
Okay, so when coaches talk about you, when either other people that I know scout us talk about you, one of the things that comes up a lot is you're a ball control outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, do you think that's a derogatory term? You think that's like a negative term, that you're a ball control outside?
No,
No?
I like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I've said many times, and people that have read what I've written know that my favorite part of volleyball is back row defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I love ball control outsides. But in your mind, what makes a good passer? Like, what do you have to have? What skills do you have to be a good passer?
Well, I think you for sure need to be very confident in your passing ability and very relaxed. I've learned that over the past year or 2 years. Really just staying relaxed and talking a lot and being confident makes you a good passer.
Do you think growing up through high school or club that do you think that some outside hitters, they try and focus primarily on their offense, and because of that, they don't sort of develop a whole-round game? You're obviously not like that, but do you feel like there's a tendency for outside hitters to say, hey, I'm an outside hitter, I should be a hitter?
Yes, but I always loved knowing that the other opponents like couldn't get a hit on me, like couldn't score on me personally, so that's why I think I developed my defense more quickly or better, more so than my hitting.
Okay. One of the things I said to Janet when I was talking to her was I thought that every team needed a player like you. And what I meant by that was that you need an outside hitter that can both hit and play defense. Now, lately for us, you've been coming in on sort of back row duties and things like that. What do you enjoy most, though? I mean, if you had your druthers, would you rather kill a ball or would you rather dig one up from the pond?
Definitely dig one up.
Yeah, so that tells you that ball control outside. Okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow, Louisiana Monroe. Now this is a team that you have a little bit of history with. This will not make it to the video, but I actually dug up a photo of you at your high school signing for ULM. It's got I guess it's your brothers. Do you know? Have you seen this photo? It's you at your high school. Your mom and dad are there, and there's maybe your high school coach.
I think it was my high school coach. Yeah.
Okay. So, when you made the decision to transfer, what was the main thing you saw about SFA that made you say, I wanted to come here?
The team and like all the personalities and how like welcoming they were and just like pretty much like a family. I just felt like automatically included and just a part of the family. So.
When I know at ULM they have kind of a big sand volleyball thing going on there. When you first went to Louisiana Monroe, were you playing on the sand?
I was supposed to, yes, but I never
actually did it?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anybody still there that you know that'll be here tomorrow?
Yes, the middle Alana Colum is going to be here, so that'll be exciting.
And you remember her? Is she the same? Did she come in when you did, or?
No, she was there when I was there, or like a year older than me, so.
Okay, so you will have practiced. I don't know. Some of the fans may not have ever been to Louisiana Monroe. We always play them. We're either here or there. So I need you to settle something about ULM for me. Every time I go there, and they play in kind of, if you haven't been there, they play in kind of this rec center thing.
Yep.
And there's actually, up above the playing surface, there's like people jogging and doing all this. Okay. That is the darkest gym known to man. Is that true?
Yes.
Have you ever played in a gym as dark
No.
as that one at Louisiana Monroe?
No, not at all.
Do they do it on purpose, or is it just
I don't know. It's so
It's
bad.
the craziest.
I know.
Okay, okay, so true or false, and you don't get any negative points for this, this is true. Do you still own any ULM swag?
I do.
So you do still have somewhere buried way
I
in the back
Yeah.
of your closet. You still have a ULM volleyball or anything like that? Yeah?
I do. They didn't make it to NAC, but they're at home.
That's like when you got the dirtiest job to do around the apartment. That's what you put on or something like that? Okay. Let me take you back to a game last year. I know it's kind of tough to remember individual games and stuff like this, but last year here in our gym against Lamar,
Yes.
you absolutely went crazy train. Had career high 18 digs, okay? And I remember actually having a brief conversation with you after the match of like, Madison Martin on fire kind of thing. Do you ever feel like you're just in that zone where it's like the ball is this big and nobody can get it down on me? Do you ever feel like you're just in this zone thing?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember that game actually.
Yeah, I figured you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely in the zone that game. I just felt like I kind of go into every game with the mentality like I'm the last line of defense. That's what Luke always tells me.
Mm-hmm.
The last line of defense.
Mm-hmm.
So if a ball like drops beside me, like that's on me. Like that's my responsibility. So I always go into that mindset and just kind of hopefully like always get in the zone of trying.
So hopefully she'll be in the zone tomorrow night against Louisiana Monroe. You know, what's really weird about that, she's not playing anymore, and you have a pretty popular both first name and last name.
Mm-hmm.
But Lamar had another player named Maddie Martin.
Yep.
And what's even more weird about this is that y'all went to high school together. Have I got that straight?
Yeah.
So there was two Madison Martins on the same... How did y'all sort that whole thing out?
Well, I came in and she was a year older than me, and they had all called her Maddie. And so she was Maddie Martin, and I was just Madison Martin.
And I remember the first game that you played here at home, I asked you before being announced, I said, how do you want to be referred to on the PA? Do you want Maddie or do you want Madison?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever? And you're like, no Maddie.
Yep.
Okay, so you know what, last thing I want to ask you is this. I started you off in talking about your athletic family and your parents and everything. You know, I see your parents, Kenny and Tracy, here a lot. I see them on the road. Talk to us a little bit about the influence they've had in your life and the support that they've been for you. What have your parents meant to you as a player, and specifically here while you've been at SFA?
They have definitely been just my support system, my constant support. With the whole ULM thing that happened, they were my go-tos. I mean, they're there for me whenever I need them. Like literally anything I need, they're there. But yeah, they're pretty much my #1 fans. I play for them.
I don't think people realize how much. I mean, I'm the parent of a teenager now, and my kid plays high school baseball, and we're carting him everywhere. I don't think people realize how much work there is on getting y'all to tournaments and high school this and club this. I mean, were your parents kind of the van that took you everywhere when you were younger and stuff?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. All right, fans. Junior Madison Martin shall be in action tomorrow night on the back row. Be here at 6:30 as the Jacks take on ULM. We'll have this video for you posted. Hopefully you're watching this tonight, and if you're not watching this tonight, you're watching this on game day, so you need to make sure that you're in the gym tomorrow at 6:30. Thanks, Madison, for being with us.
Thank you.